Hey there everyone, it's Caitlin, your geeky girlfriend, and in today's video, it's going to be a Bookie Babe video, but it's going to be a little bit different. In today's video, I'm going to do a walkthrough and a peek through of my entire Usborne Books and More library that I have accumulated so far. And if you are interested in any of the titles that you see in this video, you can shop the link in the description of the video, and that'll take you to my personal curated bookstore shop. And if you shop my link, I will make a small commission off of your sales. So thank you all so much for even clicking. It really helps a lot. And if you shop now, you can get a free mini book with a purchase of $40 or more. So that is all great. So depending on when you're watching this video, make sure you check out those customer specials. Also, whenever you order, even if you do not qualify for the free mini book, whenever you order, anytime you spend $40 or more, you will get a customer special, which will get you a selection of books that are $5 or maybe $6, and you can add those to your cart and add those to your library. So in today's video, I'm going to show you everything from Usborne that I have, and tell you a little bit about each series. And I will say this is not all of them. This is just the selection that I have here. I have a lot more at work and in my classroom library. So I'm just going to we'll kind of talk about them. I'll peek inside some of them with you guys. And then, like I said, if you like any of the titles that you see in this video, you can shop the link in the description. And before we go any further, if you like what you see on this channel, make sure you subscribe. And for all of my fashion content and fun over there, you can subscribe to that content here, and you can follow me over on Instagram at your geeky girlfriend. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got a lot of titles to show you. And I just realized that I don't have there's one more title that I wanted to show you in this video, but when we get to it, I will get it out. I won't take time now at the beginning. So I'm just going to go in the order of the books that are on my lap here. And again, this is just going to be a peek inside. We're not going to do full read alouds or anything like that. This is just a peek inside my library from UBAM or Usborne Books and More. So the first set of books that I have are My Colorful World, and there are different ones of these. All in all, at the time when I got the prehistoric one, there were Prehistoric Safari, Sea, Forest, Farm, and Mountain. So the prehistoric and the safari are the two newest ones at the time of me getting this one. This one was made in 2018, so I'm sure there's probably more of these. And then here is the C one. These are really great for young readers. They are board books, and they just go through different find the difference, spot the difference, kind of visual discrimination activities. So, for example, find the seagull flying away. So cute there. And then an example from the prehistoric one, find the one that is not an ankylosaurus. And so it really gets into some higher level vocabulary, talking about the different dinosaurs, and there are multiple titles in these series. Really sturdy board books. They're retailing for just $5.99, and the illustrations are just so cute, very colorful little books. So I do have two titles in that series. The next thing that I'm going to show you are the Muddle and Match series. I have 3 of these. At the time of purchasing these, there were 9 titles in publication, and I bought these for my preschool friends. They absolutely loved these. And these are cool because they have different themes. Like this one is farm animals, and you can mix and match the story and the bodies in the book. So the text is silly, it rhymes, and it's very easy it makes for lots of laughs, but then also you can mix and match and build different bodies and different characters. So I have the farm animals, I also have the superheroes, and I have the fairy tale one. These retail for $8.99, which is a really good deal considering you can have so many stories out of this one book. And there are plenty of other titles like Jobs and Under the Sea and Dinosaurs, I'm pretty sure, Monsters. So lots of titles in this series as well. All of them retail for $8.99, and they are great for, like, they're a great activity book, but they're also really great for younger readers who really need that hands-on component to reading, and they make for really silly stories, which is great. Next, I'm going to show you the That's Not My series, which I absolutely love. This is probably one of my favorites. There is a ton of sunlight coming in right now, so sorry about that. I don't normally record at this time, but I'm trying to sneak this video into my schedule today. And the That's Not My series are probably one of my favorites, perfect for younger readers. And just like you've seen with the two other series that I've shown you so far, there are tons of titles in this series as well. So I happen to have the dinosaur, the monkey, and the otter. I know for a fact there is a doggy one, a kitty one, and plenty of other titles. I want to say even there is the latest one was a unicorn one, and there are other fun titles like teddy bear and different things like that. So I'm going to try a different position of the camera so we're not totally blinded by that sunlight. But so great little illustrations, and there we go. That's a good lighting. Perfect. And what's cool about these books are they are touch feel. So each animal book has different textures that your younger reader can experience. So this is his otter, and his paws are like a scratchy Velcro. Whereas in the monkey one, the very first page is the fuzzy ears of the monkey, and the like fuzzy fur of the tail. So lots of different textures to explore in each of the books. And then again, there's the dinosaur one as well. I personally have a lot of the dinosaur books because my students, when I first started shopping with UBAM, were really, really into dinosaurs. And so I happened to snag a lot of the dinosaur books. We'll go ahead and just feed right into the next little book. This is the Usborne Young Beginners series. There are lots of titles in this one as well. You guys are getting the gist here. These ones retail for $4.99, so really sturdy little books. These are not board books. They're actual books with real pages that turn. You can see mine does have a little bit of love there, a little bit of tear. What's cool about this one is it explores different types of dinosaurs, but also different jobs and different ways that scientists can explore dinosaurs, even though dinosaurs are extinct. So this one has really great illustrations, really scientific information. It has a hardback cover, but then real pages to practice using books appropriately, which is just great. And like I said, there is a whole series of these: farm animals, safari, under the sea, solar system, tons of titles in this Usborne Young Beginners. And actually the description says it is part of an exciting reading series for young children with lots of pictures and very simple text. So great. These are great, like, books to read with your kids or have your kids read to you. And especially if they are kind of taking off in their reading. Next, first book in a whole other series, the Are You There series, and this is part of the Little Peek Through books. And this one is cool for multiple reasons. It has like a look and find sort of feel to it. This one is perfect for fall. If you are a teacher who swaps out books thematically or seasonally, this one is great for fall with the foliage and everything on it, the colors. But also it's great for like younger readers. Readers can follow along using different finger tracing activities on each page. So on this one, they can feel the leaves for that multisensory component. And we're also going to trace the tail of the squirrel, but we're looking for the fox on each page. So your reader has to use their sense of sight to kind of find the fox. And then it does give you that gratification of sort of a lift the flap sort of journey by following the fox through the book. There are also these different finger trails throughout the book that are fun just to have your reader navigate and read along with you and follow along with the text. And there are several books and titles in this series as well, including Are You There, Little Bear? And I want to say Little Dinosaur. So lots of books in this series. I want to say even like bee, butterfly, like there's like an insect one also. So regardless of your child or your reader's interests, you're going to have something for everyone. Next, speaking of finger trails, this one is one of my favorites, and it is one of the newer releases from Usborne. This one was actually published in 2021, so I got this one at the very last party that I went to, and it is awesome. So we were just talking about the finger trails. It's great. Usborne books really incorporate a lot of multi-sensory components into their reading, between lift the flaps and finger tracing, and this finger trail ABC is like exactly what we want in a multi-sensory book. The finger trails are really big, perfect for like chunky little toddler fingers, but also adults too, so you and your kid can read together. And what's interesting is it gives very realistic examples of what each letter says and sounds. Like, for example, J is for jellyfish, and it gives little finger trails on the characters as well. So like L is for llama, there's a finger trail, but also the letter L to trace. And then leaping llama. So lots of phonetics, lots of phonemic awareness, and you've got that multisensory component of the letter tracing, which is great for pre-writing. And this book in particular has really, really thick pages and a very durable hardback. This one is retailing for $14.99. The Usborne Young Beginners is $4.99, and the Are You There is $9.99 because it is a board book with a hardback as well. And I just absolutely love the finger trail book. I think it is great. I have not even read through the whole thing myself because I want to be surprised about all of the letters and sounds that are covered in it. Next, I'm going to show you 3 titles that is another series that I have actually not read all the way through myself, and this video is not going to do these books justice because of the lighting situation that we're in right now. But I have actually not read these titles cover to cover yet because I'm waiting to share them with younger readers, like students or children of my own one day. So these are just ones that I'm stocking up. They are the Shine a Light series. I have 3 of the titles in the series, and I believe there are at least 2 more that I know of. So I have on the construction site Secrets of Our Earth and Secrets of the Seashore. Now, what's interesting about these ones do retail for $12.99, but they are considered an activity book because when you read the book, you're going to read the text on this page, and then you can take your flashlight and shine it, and critters will pop up from underneath or behind the page. So what you see here on this page showed up on the text side of the page before it. And that's how all of the Shine a Light books are. So that one was the Seashore one. Here is a peek inside the construction site. So we see the digger on that side. And then lastly, the Secrets of Our Earth. I know for a fact there is a human body one. So for all of your scientists, future doctors out there, that one is going to be a great one for them. And I would not be surprised if they released another Shine a Light book since I've gotten these ones. So these are great. And like I said, I have not even read these books all the way through. I just absolutely love the concept of using your flashlight to unlock secrets within a book. Great bedtime stories, great activity books, and great like quiet time books. If you're homeschooling and need like you're working or you're stay-at-home mom, these are great like quiet time books because you can give them a flashlight and they can just continue to explore the book on their own. All right, talking about baby books for just a little bit. Many of the books that I have are for very young readers and toddlers, but this one is specifically a baby book. Who's wearing a hat? Is it the orange cat? So this one is very basic reading comprehension. Who's up on the wall? And your child can look at the pictures and try to use spatial concepts, position words, different things like that to answer basic questions. This one is great for speech and language therapy. And if you're trying to, like I said, address some of those prepositional phrases, the spatial concepts, answering basic questions, this would be a great way for your child to receptively answer questions, engage their comprehension without them actually having to speak, because they can just point and you can get a good understanding of your child's comprehension. So this one is specifically an Usborne baby book. There are several in this series as well. And again, it is a nice, sturdy board book, retailing for $6.99. All right, we're about halfway through, guys, and I'm going to try and speed it up so that way I don't have any problems in uploading the video later. Next is What If I Know My Feelings? And then there's another title that goes along with this. It's What If I Want to Show Kindness, I believe is what it's called, and it's pink with like a bluish monster on it. What If I Know My Feelings? This one, I have this exact book in my cool down space in my classroom because it gives them an emotion. What if I feel brave? And then something they can do about it. I can try something new. And it is a very tangible way to decipher between your feelings and what feelings are like good, bad, gives them a good visual of like, this is an empowering feeling. This one is going to make us, like they can relate to, oh, I might be kind of sad feeling or kind of down feeling when I'm feeling scared. I personally love this one because it's little monsters and it goes really well with my classroom theme as well. And the little catchphrase is, what if monsters learn like you? So they can teach monsters how to use their feelings. Monster can teach them how to use their feelings. And it is just great. Very great visual. It is a board book, nice and sturdy, and it retails for $8.99. And the other one that its component does as well. And I want to say the other one is like, what if I want to show kindness? Or what if something about being kind is the other one. And again, very, very tangible ways for them to do that. Very easy visuals and very easy for them to understand. I'm going to go ahead and show you. This one is the one that I have the most of, and it's the Wipe Away books. I have 4 of them. There are several more that you can get. These ones retail for $7.99. You do get the marker with them, but you can use any dry erase marker to wipe away. These are one of the activity books, and these are good for, again and again, great car ride books, great road trip books, great vacation books, little practice workbooks. This one in particular goes over the alphabet, but it also has a lot of like tracing for pre-writing, different shapes, and they can like learn to draw different little things, but it also is very tangible. It actually has a 1 and a 2 for strokes on making the letters. So this one is the alphabet. There is a number writing one that has, it even has a spot for them to practice writing their name on the inside. All of them do that. And then same, practicing writing the numbers as well as tracing with number cues and various tracing on all of the pages. This one is the first letters, which this one kind of shows the letters in different shapes. So for example, on the G page, this has G, J, and Y, and like the bottom of an umbrella looks like a lowercase j. So it uses the letters and teaches them to make the shapes without actually like just regurgitating the letters over and over again, which is something unique and different. And these also come with actual tracing pages at the back. Great for independent centers and classroom teachers. If you are working with students with significant cognitive delays, if you're working with kindergartners, preschoolers, if you're working in an MD unit where you need very basic things for the students to complete independently, these books are great, and they can actually take the responsibility of wiping them clean after they're done, and that would be a great like executive functioning task as well. And then the beginning pen control, perfect for just a fine motor practice, all about different types of lines. So this is perfect for that OT time, fine motor time, This one, as you can see, the page is all about squiggly lines. There's a whole page about straight lines, diagonal lines. So this one is really great as well. I want to say there are a couple different titles in this one, but again, they all come with the marker and are able to be used over and over again. So for $7.99, a really, really great deal. Okay. We only have 4 more books to show you guys, and then we'll be done with this video. As I said in the beginning, if you like any of the titles that you see, make sure you shop the link in the description of this video. And if you have any questions, you can message me over on Instagram or just leave a comment here, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions about the titles, or if you have a specific thing that you're looking for, like I'm looking for books for my 5-year-old who's just starting to read, then I can give you some recommendations. Some other books that I do have in my possession, just not here with me. I have several in the Raccoon on the Moon Phonics reader series, just a funny series, uses a lot of alliteration, lots of rhyming and phonemic awareness. Again, great for early readers, and great bedtime stories. They're silly and they rhyme and they're just a lot of fun. And I want to say I have 3 of those books, and there's probably 7 or 8 of them. I have the Grammar and Punctuation Guide, which is super cool, super fun, great for older students as well. It's all lift the flap on how to use different grammar phrases, different punctuation phrases, and just different English language arts skills. I also have the 365 words that everybody should know, and that one is super cool. I got that as a customer special, just different like definitions, random words, different spellings of words and where they're used. We also own the Motorbike Dictionary with all the motorcycles ever made. I got that one for my husband. And I have purchased several of the Magic Paint books as well. Those are oftentimes in the customer specials, and I have purchased an adult coloring book. So those are all like books that are randomly throughout our house and throughout our shelves and things that I don't have with me to show you guys right now. But if you have any questions, I can post a separate video on those books. The next little book I'm going to show you is called Blue Whale Blues, and I actually got a Kohl's Care stuffed animal that looks exactly like the blue whale at Kohl's a couple years ago, so I actually have the book buddy for this one. This one gives me serious Pete the Cat vibes. Again, really good hardcover, but it has real pages that are not board book, but they are a thicker paper page, very glossy, and great for little fingers to try and turn. In the book, the blue whale is trying to figure out what this thing is here, and he goes through the book and asks different sea friends what this is, and he sings a little song through it. He goes through different emotions trying to figure it out, and then in the end, he kind of figures out his own solution to his problem. So it's really great, gives me Pete the Cat vibes, and it says, a delightful story about a whale with bike trouble and the happy-go-lucky penguin who cheers him up. So really great. Again, another great one to talk about feelings and emotions, healthy feelings and emotions, problem solving, how to be a good friend. Lots of great themes addressed in this one. This one retails for $11.99. The other thing that I wanted to mention about this one is if your student or your child uses accelerated reader at school, many of the Usborne books are accelerated reader books, which is why a lot of the chapter books are actually at school in my classroom library, because my students use them for quizzes. So I have the 48 Hours series, I have 1 or 2 of the Billy B books, and I have a couple of other like chapter books that are in my classroom library because they are pair well with accelerated reader. So this one, based on accelerated reader, is like an end of 1st grade, early 2nd grade book. And if your student or child read this, they could go on to accelerated reader and take a quiz and earn extra credit. Or, if you're homeschooling, then that would be a great comprehension assignment. So just something to think about and look into. If you need any help doing that, leave me a comment and I can send you the link that I use to look up if books are in the accelerated reader database, and help you through that. 2 more books left, you guys. This one, there is a counterpart to it called I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. It's over there on the shelf. I'm not going to get it out because I'm running low on time, but these books are very similar, very sound-based, very automatopoeia-based, and the illustrations are very childlike, look like a kid could draw them, and looks like a kid did draw them, which makes it very relatable for your young readers. The little dinosaur just loves mud, and he goes through and squishes and splashes. And then in the I'm a Hungry Dinosaur, he is chomping and growling because his stomach is so hungry that he just can't wait to eat the cake. I love the illustration style of this. This one does have a hardback with thicker pages. It's not a board book, but the pages are super thick and very loose binding, which means it can take a little bit of a beating, which is great for all of you who have grubby hands, kids, or kids who are learning how to treat books. These thicker pages make it very easy to make your books last a long time, which is what you want when they are, you're buying new books and they're, moderate price for the quality, right? These ones retail for $11.99, same as the Blue Whale Blues, and there are 2 of them. Last one, you guys. This one is probably one of my personal favorites. It's the first 100 words. I absolutely think this one is beautiful. It has great colors, great illustrations, and just very simple words and simple labeling. If you or your child is an English language learner trying to be bilingual, duolingual, trying to learn English or want to get better at English, this is a great book to start with because it has very basic things labeled: wall, balloon, bread, bowl, chair. Very basic. You can see the picture, label it. You could also give this to your child and say, oh, touch the chair, and then you could associate the word with the picture and make them think that they are reading. So it's a great way to encourage reading, encourage success with reading, and be very error-free with the reading process. This one is retailing for $15.99 strictly because of its size. It is a little bit bigger. It has a durable hardback and really thick, very thick pages. Not quite a board book in terms of the pages, but the pages are very, very thick. This one is absolutely beautiful, very easy for new readers, young readers, almost like a picture dictionary, and it is something that I think every library should have. As I mentioned, you guys, I am now, well, I didn't mention this, but I mentioned it in my other videos. I am now an Usborne Books and More consultant, and I will put my link to shop all of these titles and more in the description of this video. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can check out some other content on Instagram, and I've got a couple more Usborne videos being uploaded. So if you're seeing this one, then there are 2 other ones that are uploaded as well, or 1 other one uploaded as well that you can check out, that talks more about the program and how you can earn discounted books, free books. And so if you're interested in any of that, make sure you watch that other video and shop the link in the description to get some of these books for your child's library or your home library, or books for you. There are definitely some adult books in there as well, and lots and lots and lots of other titles that I don't even have and can't show you guys right now, but I will be posting a lot of content about Usborne coming soon. So if you like this video, or let me know, make sure you like it, comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. That's it for this one, you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you